Hello folks, part two. I was given the suggestion that I should have actually used the smoke machine on the inlet manifold while I was at it. The truth is I was in a bit of a rush, so I did consider that, but I've got a bit of time now, so I'll show you where to point it and the things that you need to look at. Okay, right, so I've got my setup here. I'm just going to connect the air in a second. I've got the supply connected. What we are going to do is aim the actual nozzle in this bit. We're not going to aim it on this side of the mass sensor. I don't want to be messing up my mass sensor by pouring blooming smoke on it. So just get a pick and just break that seam, okay? It just clicks in on the top like that. And I'll show you how to, I'll show you actually how to put it back on later, obviously. But just pull it up and then that should be basically free enough to move. There you go. You see what I mean? It just slides on that little pivot point there. Just slide it back and then we can just hopefully break it free. It can be a bit stiff sometimes. There we go. Lovely. Okay, we have access. Okay, right, I'm just going to connect the air. Right, air connected. It's not a very good seal, but it's a good enough one. Ooh. It does take a few minutes to get this going. It's only a small one, but you basically just turn this valve here to the left and you get more flow. I mean, look at that. That's not even how, that's actually, oh, there we go, it's properly started now. Right, put it in here, stick it right in. Obviously, it's going to come back out again. Just going to stick that further down in there. No, and the problem is, you see all this. Now someone said, oh, your flow's not very good. Now the truth is, the reason it's coming out of there is because there's no leaks. If there was any leaks here, it wouldn't come out that way. It would come out where the leak was. Right, I'm going to turn it off now. I think we've concluded that there is just no leaks. No there, nothing here, nothing along here. Absolutely nothing. The only way it's getting out is this way. Oh, God. Blimey. Whoa. Blimey neck. Oh, having a party. Oh. And that really concludes what I was saying earlier. There are no air leaks on my car. It's simple as the exhaust system, it backed out in exactly the same manner because there's no holes. If there was any holes, that smoke would not have backed out. It would have gone where the hole was and gone out that way instead. There'd still been some backing out, but there wouldn't have been pretty much every bit of smoke going in is having to come back out because there's nowhere for it to go. And you've seen the amount of smoke that can flow through that machine when I turn the valve all the way on. I think last time I didn't turn it all the way on, so the flow wasn't quite as good as what it could have been, but it was pretty good. I couldn't really show that on camera as such, but really honestly, no leaks, nothing. So, you know, it's another example of why a smoke machine is so useful. So I would recommend one of these machines 100%. Get some baby oil. If you've got a compressor, you're already halfway there. If you haven't, that is an expense. But even my 8-litre portable air compressor, my Hyundai, it's absolutely fantastic, and being a Hyundai, it's absolutely reliable. I'm pretty sure if it had a Ford badge on it, the tank would have rotted out by now. Right, next thing, obviously, make sure that all the smoke has gone, and then we're just going to shove it back on. Okay, now it just has to be against that stopper, this plastic piece here, okay, and then we're just going to get that back in position. Obviously, the actual clamp will be held by this. There's a little slot in the hose clamp, and it will fit on this little bit here. Now the trick here, I might need a second hand. Well, basically, I get one of these. There's a couple of tools you can use, but basically all you do is you just get, there's a little notch on this side, okay, and then you've got this piece here. So just try and get it central as possible. I've had problems doing this in the past, so just try. Yeah, done. Clicked into place. You saw that? It just, you've got to make sure that you push down. All done. Right, you take care, guys. See you very soon.